Hi, I'm Stevie McCrory. Thanks for watching Music News. Please subscribe here or there. Is it there?
Stevie McCrory,
Yep.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you.
Congratulations on winning The Voice. I guess it's a pretty incredible time at the moment.
Yeah.
Has it all sunk in?
Well, I keep saying it to people, but it's hard to sink in at the moment because it's been so full on with the pushing of the single and like getting in talks with getting an album done. It's just, yeah, it's hard to sink in at the moment.
Yeah, no, incredible. I mean, when you entered The Voice, what were your expectations?
Well, my expectations were that I would maybe get a few better gigs and maybe a few more fans and stuff. But then each stage kind of went on, and I kept going through the rounds, and I just couldn't believe it. I never thought I would even get a chair to turn in The Voice. So to have actually won it is still pretty surreal.
And now you're getting mobbed on the streets.
Yeah, I know, and that's so surreal as well. Like people get we're back in Glasgow, and some people are getting crushed and stuff, trying to get an autograph and a photo with me, and I'm like, what? It's just so surreal.
No, it must be an absolutely amazing time.
Yeah.
What is it then that connected you so well to the public?
I don't know. I mean, I think it could have been the fact that I was just honest and that I was always just me. And maybe the fact that I was a bit more raw and rough around the edges than the other contestants, maybe people like that, and maybe they could see that I come from a band background and more of a real background, and I've never been in a competition like this in my life, so I don't know what people seen in me, but all I know is that people like me enough to make me win it and buy my single, and that's all that matters really to me.
Definitely. And how important was the Ricky Wilson factor? You know, is he going to have a big hand in your future as an artist?
Yeah, I mean, with Ricky, like obviously with the four of them turning, I knew Ricky would be the right one for me because he's been in bands, he's done it, he made it. The Kaiser Chiefs got picked up when he was 27, 26, 27, and I just knew that he would know me as a musician and as an artist, and the more he got to know me, the more he knew like the direction I wanted to go in, and I'm still friends with him now. So that experience for not knowing him to becoming his friend, and he said to me, anytime I need him, if I'm even struggling like with a direction with the album and maybe not sure about a few things that are getting put my way, that he says just to speak to him and he'll give me a hand.
Yeah, superb. Well, the debut single, Lost Stars, made the top 10, number 6. How do you feel about that?
I feel amazing about it because I think to get into the top 10 is just an amazing achievement, especially the first time the single's been released from The Voice.
Yeah.
And you know, the amount of copies it sold in such a short space of time, I think it's just a great accomplishment, and it's a great start for me and a great start for my career, and at least it gives me somewhere to go for the album and the next single, you know, try and push it past the number 6 point. But I just think it's a great start for me. It's amazing.
Definitely. I mean, are you going to be the first mainstream success for The Voice?
Well, I mean, I can't.
Well, you already are. In
yeah,
a way.
in a way, it's kind of the most successful. It's kind of someone's been off the back of it. But I think for me, I'm the way I am as a person. I'm very realistic, and I know that it's a tough industry. So, but all I can do is just do the best that I can do and write the best album that I can and work with the best songwriters that I can. Because I'm happy to work with other songwriters. Because ultimately, for me, I'm not going to be too precious about all the songs being written by me. I just want to release the best album that I can and give me the best start the best start of my career. So yeah, I'm excited about it.
No, I was going to say, you know, what can we expect from the album? And you know, has work already begun?
Well, talks have already begun about like getting it done as soon as possible, because I would like to have it out there before the summer and ready for festival season, and because that's what I've been offered to play Tea in the Park, and and I'm hoping to get into more festivals, because that's what I want to be doing. I want to be playing my guitar, playing in a band and gigging. I don't want to be, you know, going around off the back of The Voice and just like talking about winning it. I want to be out there playing to my fans and connecting with my fans.
I mean, have you got, let's say, enough material written for the album? Are you going to write new songs? Or?
Yeah, I've got material that's existing, and I'm happy for those songs to be treated like demos and maybe be worked on by producers and other songwriters. And then I've got my own material as well that's new, and like I said, I want to work with other songwriters as well. But I feel like I've got enough material to get a great start to the album, and the fact I think even getting in a room with good songwriters will happen quite quick, because I feel inside me I've got an album's worth inside me to talk about and write about and put into feeling and onto paper. So, and I think there's no point in writing an album unless you've got something to talk about.
Absolutely. I mean, how many songs have you written in your past? Let's say?
Well, I've probably written hundreds of songs, but a lot of them I've not recorded because I was always quite precious about what I wanted to record. But I mean, since I started like 15 years ago, you're talking like hundreds of songs I've written.
Exactly.
From varying levels, you know. Some weren't that good, but I feel like I'm a better songwriter now, and the fact that I'm going to get to work with songwriters, like, I feel like that'll give me a bit of experience, a bit more experience that I want.
Yeah, exactly. And it's, will there be, in the talks for the album, is it going to be sort of a collaboration process? Is it going to be yourself? Is it, how is it going to work? Do you know?
Yeah, I hope so, because this is a chance of a lifetime for me, and if I got to collaborate with like amazing songwriters or amazing singers, you know, to just kind of make the album interesting for the listener and the fan, I just want to use this experience and, like, you know, really enjoy the experience and make the most of it, because it might never happen again if the album's not a success. But I'm going to do everything in my power, and I've got a great team of people as well, a great team of people behind me that I think are going to push this and hopefully make it work.
Who would be on your wish list regarding collaborations then?
I mean, there's been talks with Ricky. I think people have spoke to Ricky about getting Ricky to collaborate on a song, which would be cool.
Definitely.
And like Kelly Jones from the Stereophonics, and who knows? I don't know. But Kelly Jones is one of the big ones for me. And who knows? Like maybe could do something different with like somebody like Calvin Harris or something. You know, just to mix it up and kind of branch out and show people a different side. But I mean, like people like Kelly Jones and like Bono, they were my influences when I was younger, and that would just be a dream come true to work with any of them.
Yeah. What's your best song of all time, for example?
Best song of all time.
Top three.
That's a hard one. I think I'd have to sit down, but I love it's a hard one because I've got so many good songs that are running through my head.
Anything that you love, really, it's been a tough one.
It is a tough one. Like U2, Still Haven't Found What I'm Looking For. I sang that on the show, and that was one of my favourite ever songs. And like Sam Cooke, Bring It On Home, like just for singing wise. And Billy Davies' Daughter with the Stereophonics as well. So yeah, there's just loads of songs flying from my head. I can't really think of them.
Sure. And on the show, did you pick your own songs?
Yeah, I picked Codaline, All I Want.
Great stuff.
And I picked Still Haven't Found What I'm Looking For. And I think that was the main one.
Did you get advised against any other songs?
I wanted to sing Adele, Someone Like You, because I did my own version of it, like an acoustic version. But I think because it done well online on YouTube, they didn't want to do it. But no, I mean the majority they kind of presented them, and I was quite happy with them, to be honest, because it was a TV show as well, and as a singer-songwriter I kind of want to be writing my own songs, so I just kind of took songs and tried to put my own spin on them if they did give me a song. Yeah, no,
brilliant. And back to Blue Watch and being a fireman.
Yeah.
Are you missing that life? And what do they think of all this success?
Yeah, I mean they're all so proud of me, like the guys at the fire station and stuff. But I mean, this is what I've dreamed of all my life, and to be given this opportunity and potentially have a career in music is amazing for me. I miss the guys, and I miss the kind of life I had back home, and it was quite plain sailing, my lifestyle back home. But now this is kind of like a bit rocky road to start with anyway. But I'm enjoying it, and it's exciting, and it's like life is very short, and I think if I could make this work, it'd be the dream.
How's, with all these people, all of us lot wanting to speak to you all in one go, shuffling from interview to interview, is that a good feeling?
Yeah, it's a great feeling, because it's great as well because people like you guys want to speak to me, which is amazing. And I think it's just sometimes my body's telling me, have a break, but my mind's telling me keep going, keep pushing, and I think that's ultimately what this is about, is like, because you need to work hard at this, especially at this stage. So I'm just going to keep pushing myself, and that's why I want to get in and get the album done really quick. I don't want to hang about, like, because people are saying you got to go on holiday, and my wife wants to go on holiday, and I'm like, I'm not ready for that yet. I want to keep pushing.
Definitely. I mean, how is your wife taking to the newfound fame?
Yeah, she's fine with it, because obviously we've got a 2-year-old, and like she's looking after her, and we've got family helping, and we didn't like we got married when we were on the show, the 31st of October, and we've not even been on honeymoon yet. And she's like, and I'm kind of like, but I've just not got time for it. So I said, we've got like a cousin that's getting married, so I'm going to send her away on holiday, and as long as she's not like missing out too much on things, like she's happy and she's very supportive of my dream, because I've been a very dedicated like dad and like new husband and fiance for a long time. So I think she's kind of letting me kind of try and achieve my dream.
Superb. Well, thanks a lot for your time.
No, thank you.
In 5 years' time, where do you see yourself? In burning up the charts? In a burning building?
Well, because of the way I am, like I'm hoping that I'm not back in burning buildings, but I would love to be in 5 years' time at least. Like I'd hope I was a successful artist by then, and I think I'm going to give it a year and see how it's going after the album, and then we'll take it from there. But ultimately, it's a great start, and it's a very positive start so far, and I think if I get a good album out there, I think it's looking good for me for the future.
Definitely. Well, thanks a lot for your time. It's been a real pleasure. Is there anything else to say to Music News watchers?
Yeah, just check out the album when it comes out, and if you've not got the single, get the single now.
Any working title in your head at all?
Not at the moment. I mean, it's so crazy. I still sort of think of the best songs to go on the album, but I mean, ultimately, it's got to be from me. It's got to be from the heart, and it's like it needs to be something that comes from me, because that's the fans have connected with me, and I think anyone that listens to the album, they'll be expecting to hear something like from me, like songs about my daughter, about my life, about this experience, about facing challenges and overcoming like fears and stuff, and that's what I want the album to be about.
Excellent. But at the moment, Lost Stars.
Yeah, Lost Stars.
Fantastic. It's a real grower. So.
Oh, thanks so much, man.
Thanks a lot for your time.
Cheers. Cheers.
Thanks a lot.
No worries, man.
That's
Thanks so
absolutely
much.
excellent.
Honestly,
thanks.
Thanks.
It must be a real bloody whirlwind.